then let's figure this out.
I'm gonna take the top off.
Well, I figured that, but I gotta take the weight off. Hey, y'all, welcome in. We're in the middle of deconstructing
A Temu item.
a Temu item.
Of course, it would have been fine if the feet would fell off.
Yeah, to be fair, I probably put well more than the recommended weight limit on this item. So it's not just that it's a Temu item. It's stuff. Just assumes, it can carry the weight of everything. So, hey y'all, welcome in. We're gonna network for a little bit, and then we're gonna head over to the Black Widow's web. That's where the sale is this evening. Yeah, you can use these for a lot of things, not just toys, y'all. And it can hold a lot of weight. So, welcome in, y'all. We're deconstructing in real time because that's how we roll. That's how life for us works, is in real time. Hopefully that stack doesn't slide, but hey, it might. It might.
Come on, what the heck?
I don't know, but remember there is one trigger. Well, a TV.
I know. Try not to hit it.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat so much at the moment. That was fans.
Yes, it was. Let's go with it.
Yeah, and Andrew isn't here to.
All right.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Alrighty. And I'm moving weirdly today because my back is still out. Need to go see a chiropractor, but that didn't happen.
Sure.
That didn't happen for a multitude of reasons, but mostly I have 6 invoices that were left unpaid. And it wasn't small orders, so things like going and seeing a chiropractor is something that gets pushed back. And that's,
Hi, everybody.
Not that
Sorry,
it's
I'll
okay,
get links and stuff dropped in a second. I gotta catch my breath.
So I just opened the package. This is what was in it. So this, I'm not going to say who it's from only because I need to make sure it's not damaged first. Mr. will go out up in chat and he'll catch all of y'all. Just give him a minute. He's the one that was building the phone call with Grandma. Because, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, these weren't damaged. I remember what they are now. They are silver. Silver plated, but silver. For utensils.
Hi, Ella.
They're
Hi,
old.
Crystal. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jody. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, y'all. Sorry. Having one of those days. Whoop, whoop. So these came undamaged in the way they were shipped. They're silver plated, marked, and all. That's so cool. So this is from Lisa Fun Finds. Thank you, Lisa. That's cool. I actually got these for something, so I should probably put them somewhere. Maybe. been today is, yeah, I go from a level 8 to 10 instantly. So, alrighty, let's go up and chat, and I'll welcome y'all in. Mr. already started. Kathy was first in chat, and she does get credit for that because I goofed up and still didn't change the time for today's live.
I said something.
And Mr. did say something. So, either way, all future Sundays shows are, because, yeah, I went ahead and went and fixed them all. So, Kathy does get credit for being first in chat.
So we're going to give credit
Kathy.
to the second one?
Huh?
You're going to give credit to the second one, too?
Yeah, we're going to give credit to the second one because it was my scheduling goof up, not theirs. So, they're following the way I've asked them to do it, so they're going to get credit for it no matter what. So Jessica was second in chat, and she is in her window for being first in chat if I had scheduled today's live correctly. So she does get credit as well. And then Jessica shared us out. Okay.
There's all those.
So first in chat is Jessica. First in chat is Kathy. Jessica shared us out. And Kathy shared us out. Thank you, ladies. I was hoping that our monthly giveaway boxes that are still here would be leaving tomorrow or Tuesday, and that's just a reality. It is not going to happen, y'all. I apologize. Shipping isn't free. When you purchase something from me, you pay the shipping unless otherwise indicated. But the thing that you're not charged is the packaging materials. Every box costs me something, whether it's 25 cents or up to $2, depending on the size. That's just the shipping box. That's not, the dead space that has to be filled so your items arrive if a gorilla lands on them during the carrier having them. It arriving to you safely, So, all right, these I gotta put up here really quick. Not complaining, explaining. If it sounds like complaining, well, I apologize for that. I'm not gonna call anyone out, but we are gonna discuss the fact that for 3 weeks, too solidly, anytime I have sold, whether it's on our channel or someone else's, I've explained that invoicing is Thursday into Friday and due on Saturday, and I didn't have time not to be paid by anybody. I still have over $200 in invoices from this last sales week. And I've got a medical trip that I'm supposed to be doing this week that, I needed those funds for. So, yeah, there's my gripe. To be a little more clear, not only have I asked people not to bid unless they're able to pay when the invoice is due, but we also had to re-up on all packaging materials. So, not complaining, explaining. This stuff isn't free, isn't cheap. It isn't just clicking on a live button and going live and showing you all a bunch of stuff. Out of the over $500 in invoices I had to cancel last month, I sold 2 items out of all that. So it's more than just wasting my time. And yeah, I'm starting to take it personal because people are deliberately, whether they see it or not, bidding when they know they either can't or they're going to be limited on their funds, and then they expect me to hold it for at least another week without being paid for those items. I don't know any other place that does that. I know you can't walk into any store and go collect a bunch of stuff hand it to them and ask them to hold it behind the shelf for, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or however long. No, instead they put that stuff right back up for sale, and that's how business works. The Groves Bargain Emporium is a registered business in the state of Kansas. It's not a hobby for me. So, yeah. All right, let's move on. Mr. Steph was like the third in chat, and then there's Don's channel. Welcome in, Don. Woo woo. There's Jody Genealogy. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Official Crystal Clear TV. Welcome in.
Said she finished her live early.
For 2 days, I haven't been typically in any lives or social media. I might have put 2 things up on social media in the last 48 hours. I just needed a serious break. And so, yeah, Crystal finished her live early today. Sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes, the vibe isn't there, or there's prior commitments, or a number of reasons why you just have to finish early, and that's okay. The great thing is there's always, next week, right? That was my optimism giggling there, sorry. Hey, save here first. Ella. Y'all, that's Ella. If you don't know her, she has some fun auctions. And, yeah, I don't know how long I've been a member of hers, but I was late paying this month, my membership. But she kept me on her, on Alice, when she does her lives, she has a banner down here that shows all the members. And I was at least 24 hours late, maybe 48 with her. And my name was still on there because I went on and I looked and I'm like, oh, cool. She kept me. Of course, it's paid now, but I wasn't able to pay all my memberships. So, and just try to catch them as I can because, yeah, selling is how I pay for my memberships. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, wow. Chat jumped on me. Hopefully I did not miss a whole lot.
So you've got everybody down to where I started dropping all the links.
Alright.
And then Joanne is below all my links.
Okay. Hey, Joanne, welcome in, girl. Good to see you. So I had monumental 19 invoices for
19 was the final number?
19 was the final number. I had 21 packages, and 13 or 14 are being sent out over our shipping days this week. Because, yeah, I haven't went in and canceled one. Why? Because here's the reality. I don't have time to wait for their payment, but the reality of me getting it resold before a week is unlikely. So I've got to figure out. I'm going to chat with a couple other business owners that have been business owners for a hot minute and see, because, building a box over a month didn't work when I was holding them for up to 2 months at a time. And having sales on a Sunday through, say, Thursday, invoicing Thursday into Friday with those due on Saturday, and people are still coming in and bidding, waiting for me to invoice, waiting till the day it's due, and then and only then reaching out and going, hey, can you hold it for a week or more? I cannot do that. I will not do it anymore.
I mean, here's the deal.
I enjoy everyone coming into our chats. I do. Y'all's like family, and just like family, sometimes we agree to disagree, and sometimes we frustrate each other. I have a lot going on in my personal life. The one thing I don't need is people taking my business. And what do I mean by that? Last month, I had over $500 in canceled invoices because of people ghosting me, etc. A lot of those, again, were new people. 19 invoices sound like a whole lot, except when half that invoice or more is in shipping cost. So yeah, we would have made a little bank. I would have been able to afforded a farm trip this week with my medical trip. The medical trip is, well, I got till Wednesday to be able to call and reschedule. But that's, it's my problem, but that's just why it's resulted to that. That's why I told people in the last 2 weeks I couldn't wait for payment.
So, and here's the deal. I don't think a lot of people understand. It's fun sitting up here showing stuff. It's fun selling to people. But this is not an instantaneous money situation. It's not like I show you a whole bunch of stuff, people buy stuff, and then
that cost me to be able to bring it and show it.
And then you wait, 4 or 5 days to even get invoices out because you have a bunch of shows, and then you turn around and they're waiting like a week for people to pay. Yeah, it's frustrating. Walmart wouldn't let you do that. You go in to buy a gallon of milk, you pay that day and go on your merry little way. They don't hold it for you for a week while you figure out finances. So, come on, everyone. It's not just us. It's a lot of other channels.
A lot of other channels
are having the same problems.
So, aside from the two that were late payers today, everyone's who is paid, their labels have been purchased. I just haven't printed them yet because I really just wasn't feeling it today.
Everything's packed ready, literally just to seal the box and go out the door.
Yeah, I still got to do.
My stack's over 6 foot tall.
Yeah, it's taller than Mister. I still got to do postcards. It takes the steam out of it. Especially when, you've had to reconfigure how you do things, because it really starts with the business owner and what we'll tolerate and what we won't. And, I thought this week for sure everybody understood that they would be invoiced and it would be due on Saturday. And it's not a PayPal issue, because everybody who was invoiced either seen their invoice almost instantly, so they didn't receive a link, but everybody else did. And there was only 3 that viewed their invoices. Because PayPal timestamps anything a buyer or seller does when it comes to an invoice. So I knew the invoices could be manipulated back in October. Anyway, up to better things. Hey, it's Sunday. Y'all, who's in 3-digit weather? 3-digit weather. Where are we at on temperature, mister?
I'll tell you in just a second.
I don't know that we're registering in the 3s yet, but it definitely has a real feel of 3s. So I think it goes without saying, if you didn't take care of your invoice, don't bid. I know the heat index has been high enough that the swimming pool's Kathy, which is kind of crazy, right? Because it's so hot. A swimming pool should be a relief.
Shows we're at 93, but feels like 98 at 5:30 at night.
Wow. I mean, usually we're roasting Kansas by
I
this
think the
time
worst
of the
part
year.
about it this year right now is the fact the wind has not stopped blowing 40 mile an hour for over 4 days. It's drying everything out that was soaked real good.
Right.
So
I can't decide if I want to be standing or sitting. It's
that's
kind of what
where
my
I'm at with my back right now too.
it's kind of where my hips are right now. Got some crafting stuff.
Yeah, the wind's crazy. It is starting to get old, man. It was a workout just to close the dumpster door at work.
Oh, wow.
Like I had to put all my weight and my shoulder into it just to get it past the wind.
And we had wind damage last night. Let's see.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see what I want to bring today. You think I should label them together?
Oh, I think it should be sold together.
I think we'll do like 12. Well, I don't know. There's 2 of them, but you can only see one.
Right.
I don't know. I guess we'll start it at 16 and see if.
16 was the number kind of in my head, so.
Yeah. The wood cross. We'll definitely bring that. So. Yeah, I
what's going on in
apologize.
everyone else's world today?
I apologize that we haven't had to have a discussion. I thought we were just kind of over it. I know I legit am. Just the same as people asking us to go source for stuff. I think we're going to. You're good, Joanne. Let her know I'll be over there in about 15 minutes or so.
We'll be over there in about 15 minutes.
If people would stop just looking at us, well, maybe if they seen us as resellers, it'd be great. But if you'd look at any of your resellers, anyone on YouTube or other social medias, right? If people would view them more as, for one, human, 2, more as your personal shopper, right? Meaning they're the ones going out. They're out looking for whatever you're asking that you're not able to source locally to you, whether it's because you don't have it in your region, it's rare to find it in your region, or say you're unable to leave your home. Because we have a few folks who are limited on their abilities to leave their homes. So, it takes gas, it takes time, it takes an assortment of things.
And depending on where we're sourcing, it may take a meal.
Yeah. So, it just, I think, because we've sourced 5 or 6 different Pacific items that people have asked for, and then they either aren't interested or they don't show back up, which we always note that's that we may hold on to it for a couple of weeks before that person comes back in. Here's the thing. I can't take my business expenses that I'm going to need for the following week and go source something for someone and hold it for 2 to 4 weeks. So, yeah. I think if it's specific things people are asking for us to source, they're going to have to put a deposit down, meaning they're going to pay ahead of time for our time, our fuel, You know, I don't know what the answer is, but obviously I'm not quite on the right path as a business owner because, you know, I got people coming into chat, whether it's on our channel or someone else's, bidding on stuff, knowing our process and not saying anything until the due date. That's where I'm frustrated. Alrighty, let's see. And this is like an ice cooler thing tray.
I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's like Tupperware. I do just see Tupperware on it. No, so it's just. But the plastic in there, those, I don't know if they're like ice molds or what. They almost look like ice molds. That are popsicles?
There's no sticks.
So maybe it's just ice molds. Anyway, so how's everyone's week going? Weekend going, not week. Weekend. Are y'all surviving the heat indexes? Let's see. Let's see.
Okay, I know how they work.
Yeah, the wind is crazy.
So it's an egg cooker.
Those are. Why would they have put it in there? Because it's not an egg cooker.
When I Google Lens did, it comes up as an egg cooker. I bet you.
You figure that out.
Or it's Jello.
Kathy's at 92. Not much needed for 100. That's for sure, girl. You're getting there.
So I'm jumping out of chat for a minute.
Okay. Oh, what do y'all think of the new hat? I located one and I was like, OMG.
So it comes up as candy baking. But I'm saying that's Jello.
Like Jello shots?
Yeah, sort of. Because, so that ring goes in there. Then it screws on here. Gives you where you can fill up the mold with your Jello.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can put the cap on it so nothing goofy gets in it.
And it looks like you're doing it sideways, but... Oh, okay.
Does it make like Jello eggs? Candy eggs? Or, yeah.
Or whatever their imagination. I don't know. I sourced it all together, so I'm probably just going to keep it together unless someone don't want them.
I want to keep one of them together.
Yeah, I'd say keep one of them together. Son's wedding is on Saturday. OMG. Is that local, Kathy? I imagine it is, but...
So it ain't going to fit because I've got that one stool together.
Alright. I don't have nowhere over here to put it.
Right, I can sit there then.
Just saying.
Now I can get back into chat as soon as I close my phone. In here.
Yeah, it's local. Awesome. Yeah, how exciting. How exciting.
The Vineyard Church.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. Where are we at on numbers? What number are we starting with?
Well, I don't have North Clip.
I didn't know it's over 1,000.
1,069 was the last number. So
1,070. 1,070. Alrighty. Let's see. Would you know? Start. I'm using a vintage. Made in the USA Tupperware Home Parties pencil. Because I can't find a pen right now. So start with...
Well, if you look next to your computer, there's two of them.
1,070. Oh, yeah. I just have to look on that side at the laptop. Duh, Steph. So, Crystal, I think I'll have to look. Like I said, I've been kind of off of YouTube and social media for the most part for a couple days now. But I think I seen a notification that you were live Saturday. Is that true? Is that true? Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, Katie. Welcome in, girl. We're getting ready here in a few minutes to head over to the Black Widow's web. That's where our sale is for the evening. I'm just getting ready. So it's 1070.
Yeah, she had just finished her live right now.
Oh, wow. Let's see.
Oh, she goes, oh, yes, just outside with the dog, not selling. Now, it never hurts to have any different type of content. It kind of spices the channel up a little bit.
Sure does. Mister, you want to take care of this? And here's that. Yeah, sometimes just the ordinary stuff for the day is
I'd film my day, but I think people would get bored with my day.
Mister, I don't remember what the sticker was on this. Alright.
I think.
Alright.
I didn't pay attention. I thought, no, so.
No, it's been a couple of days. But that's okay. Alright. Let's see, I gotta get organized.
Yeah, I would film my day, but I think people would get bored watching me just cut up, 100 pounds of chicken.
Dude, some of
I wanted to steal one today. We got a brand new
you wanted
brand
to
of,
steal
we got
one?
a brand new brand of chicken breast that we're trying.
Okay.
They look like turkey breast. Both lobes together stuff are this big. Each half lobe's like this. They look like turkey breast.
And they're chicken?
They're chicken.
So, naturally a chicken doesn't grow that big, right?
I know.
Okay.
It's not the brand that we like. The brand we like, we can't get.
Yeah.
And we don't like going through the other food company because their stuff's junk.
Yeah. Restaurants, chains, whatever, their supplies have been limited, and it's getting ready to be limited even more. But that's where we don't discuss politics on this channel, because I am
Yeah,
not
they were huge. I've never seen a chicken breast that big in my life. I made the comment. I was looking to make sure it wasn't turkey.
Right, Katie. If I'm gonna go hungry, I'll eat.
Normally, both wings of the breast is that
Right
big
there.
around. To have both wings, you got your butterfly tendon in the middle, and these each side was like this. They were just flat out.
So bigger
huge.
than my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, needless
to say, we're not ordering another case of those. They were just basically a trial case to see.
in the immediate, as far as starving off hunger, but that stuff, huge health implications later on.
Well, it was proven that, girls that eat just farm-raised stuff, not commercial stuff, makes it to their...
The reproductive years aren't
Yep.
started prematurely.
Right.
We're talking 4 to 6 years early. And that's just with the stuff that you get at the store right now.
Yeah, right now, Katie, we're just trying to get, chicken breast to use.
Right.
And, when you can't get the one we normally get, we ordered from another company, and I looked at them and I said, these are, like, the chicken had a weird texture, everything.
Well, yeah, when they grow that rapidly.
No, not the big ones. I'm talking a different one. So then they ordered, these are the ones we get our chicken thighs from. So they went with them for the breast, and no, it's not happening again.
Size is cool, but
it's really not, because our portion sizes are based off of what comes in.
Well, I do know from some insiders, so it doesn't even matter which company I'm talking about. All manufacturing in the U.S. Is reconfiguring their sizes. So take the cereal. Remember when COVID hit, their cereal boxes stayed like the front of the box stayed the same, but the width
is a good example.
But the width of the box shrunk. So if you're at any store and you see brands being reduced, it makes no sense, because it's still that season. It's because they have to get those off the shelf before they not only raise the price,
but drop the amount.
But they drop the amount.
Gatorade, the little spot in the bottom of the bottle that holds the cap.
It's been going on for more than 4 months, y'all.
Is almost that deep in the new Gatorade bottles.
We're talking your food and staples. We're not talking...
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why when I saw it this morning, when I opened that case, I hollered at my boss, and I'm like, hey, this isn't normal. And then we tried to figure out how we're going to cut them up so we don't waste the meat.
Right.
Because, you know, we have our tenders that we cut. So I spent like 30 minutes sitting there cutting up monster chicken.
I am finishing out some numbers, and then we're going to go ahead and close up so I can go get over there to Black Widows. And we can have some fun. I'm always excited to go over there to Black Widow web channel. I mean, she really is a lot of fun. And so is all the other ladies, so.
Yeah, I enjoy the show over there.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone we collab with, I kind of enjoy.
Right. They all bring their own, you know, personalities, and yeah, it rolls. Alrighty, I'll get at least 20 or so new numbers, maybe 16, 18. But this will get me started on anything that I haven't already got numbered. So y'all have a good evening. I do have on the schedule right now tomorrow. I think I'm going to scratch tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, because we're going to start listing, and I intended to last week, but there was a lot in the background that had to be handled. So yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if we do a live or whatever, it won't probably be a sale. Maybe it'll be where we just chit chat network and I list all at the same time. I mean, other channels do that, so it should be interesting. Might be too much biting off all at once, but hey, we're gonna see how it rolls. Otherwise, you know, if I get in the zone of just listing, I may just cancel the scheduled live for tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet. I know there is a few in our tribe that look forward to us being on, so just figuring out what works, and that way we can avoid maybe some mishaps from this last week. All right, y'all, we're headed over to the Black Widow's web. We'll see you there. And if not, we'll catch you on the YouTube highways. Thank you again for hanging out, hitting those thumbs up, connecting with others, and just keeping the chats positive. Love y'all.
You came after storms had passed, a light that broke the dark at last. Tiny hands, a brand new start. You lit a flame inside my heart. Each tear we cried painted skies so wide. You gave our shattered hope a place to hide. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, you shine so bright, the whole world can hear it. Crackling laughter, sparks in your eyes. You turned our morning into glowing skies. Oh, rainbow baby, fierce and true, we prayed for you. Ooh, and here came you. Dimples deep with a rainbow smile, eyes bright blue that danced a while. But when they shift to steel gray hues, we see the storm that carried you. We aimed for 24 weeks, hearts on hold. Each tiny flutter felt brave and bold. Then 32 weeks you came, 3:12 p.m. we called your name. 3 pounds 12, so small, so new, but every inch was mighty too. Whoa. In arms, being a 32 came far too soon. A lifetime passed by like a fleeting tune. A new season, a new chapter. See you later, new hopes, new dreams. Now fly high, firecracker, light the sky.